Mr. 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 Seamus. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing fabulous and as well as possible. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you. Today we're going to be looking at currencies from Africa, Central, Southern, Eastern Africa. And it's part of an ongoing conversation. And that conversation is about what if the U.S. changed its currency. It's had relatively the same currency for years, since forever, for 100 years or whatever, since they've really created currency. So by looking at currencies from around the world, we might get some ideas. Some ideas about how other countries do things, and maybe we could adopt some of those, or at least see what they do. But before we start anything, please join me, or we'll do some breathing. In through your nose, and out through your mouth. Try to get way down into the tummy. Okay, let's see what we have here. It looks like we're going to start in East Africa. First note we have here is from Eritrea. Okay, you see that at home? And it's a really nice note. It's a paper note, but it's got these really attractive ladies on the front here, and that's really nice. I don't really have noticed seeing that in any other notes. That's something every country should adopt. And it's mostly green with some different highlights. It actually has a lot of otherwise American characteristics on it. This is 10 Nakva. On the back we have a bridge with a train going by, transporting some goods. So that's important, making sure the goods get to where they need to go. Very important, very important. And again, we have a paper note here. Paper note. Tanafka, Eritrea. And the next note we have is from the Republic of Burundi. This is a green note. 10 balonies maybe. 10 francs. This maybe is a French territory. Baloney is a paper note. It's pretty standard looking. It's mostly green. You can see there both sides. We have kind of a geographical cutout of the nation here on the front, and kind of just a generic design on the back. Next note we have here is 500 Somali. This is from Somalia. Also a paper note, and you'll see both English and Arabic translations. On the back we have a mosque here, representing importance of spiritual practices, and on the front we have a boatman. Some of the people at work, and we got a lot of green and a lot of reds involved, and some orange. Somali from Somalia. Next note we have here is from Kenya. This is a, let's see, what do they call these? Well, 100 shillings. 100 shillings. We got this gentleman here. And there looks like a political figure of some kind. And oh, don't mind the train in the background. Sorry if that disturbs your relaxation. We got this gentleman here. We got a lot of different colors in here. You know, you got your greens, your reds, your purples, all kinds of colors kind of popping off there. It's a paper note, government seal on the front. On the back, we have some little bit of landscape. It looks like a chimney here, or it could be the top of a mosque. And we got a statue of someone who's important there in Kenya. On there, maybe with some historical context there, we would assume. So we got 100 shillings from Kenya. Trying to figure this one out. A Central African state, I believe, but you can go in the comments and you can correct me if I'm wrong. But we get 500 francs from there. $500. And we got this nice African kind of antique here, tribal, cultural devices here. It's kind of pointing in on Central Africa over here. We got a lot of kind of browns and reds popping off over here. We also got in the back, we got some boars. There's some boars there. You see them hanging up, pair of boars. And like I said, there's a little orange and kind of purple hints on the back here. And mostly orange and red on the front. And that's 100. That's a paper note. 500 francs. And I'm guessing Central Africa. Okay, next note we have is definitely from Central Africa, and this is also 500 franc, but maybe from a different era. And I don't know how familiar you are with French francs, but this is a common kind of trend with French francs, is to have this kind of seal over here, and a clear-looking seal. and it's a really nice note. It's got some deer and a worker, a female worker out there. I'm assuming a female worker, maybe it isn't, but a worker all the same. Working out with the animals, spending some time with the animals, which is nice. And it's they look like kind of antelope or deer or something in that family there. And then if you look on the back, they got these beautiful double trees back there, signifying kind of the plains there, and more of these antelope that are out there. So I'd like to point that out, and just a really gorgeous bill. Also a paper note. So that's 500 francs from Central Africa. The next notes we have are from Uganda, and these are really nice notes as well. They almost feel like they're polymer notes, but they are paper notes. Maybe they are polymer notes. They might be like almost like a hybrid paper and polymer note, but a gorgeous note from the Bank of Uganda. We got 1,000 shillings here, and it's mostly orange, and then with that purple seal that's on there. But on the front, we got kind of like a piece of art, some artwork that's from around this area, which is nice. How they pointed out. And then on the back, we got the cutout of where it is geographically, but also the antelope, kind of moving around here and there, and it's really nice because I like that, to kind of highlight the nature that's there, and the wild plains that I'm sure out there where all these antelope are grazing and taking care of biz. So it's a really nice note. So that's 1,000 shillings from Uganda. Now, also from Uganda, we got another note. This is 10,000 shillings, and we got some characters on here. We got a lot of colors going on: green and red, some purple highlight in there, and we got this kind of some statue and some waterfalls there. I don't know if you can make that out at home, but I got some of those going on, and we got on the back the cutout of the country. We got a banana tree, palm tree in there, so you can kind of get a little bit more of a feel for what the landscape is there, which is really nice. This is 10,000 shillings, and I'm going to say paper note from Uganda. So that's what I would say, mostly Central and East Africa there. And now we're going to move on to Southern Africa. Okay, I got some antique notes in here. We got, we start off with, this isn't even a country anymore, but this is 5 Rhodesian dollars. This is a big note. And it's got kind of very Anglo seal on there, and a giraffe on the right. It's a very big note for $5, and it's got lot of red, kind of red brownish shield. I mean, the colors may have changed because it's an older note, maybe from the 60s, 1960s, and on the back we got a lion on there hanging out, having a rest. Very beautiful paper note. Present day Rhodesia is a couple of countries now. I believe it's Zimbabwe and Zaire, but please correct me in the comments if I'm incorrect about that. Speaking of Zaire, it's the next note on here. We got this gentleman on the front here who's got a lot of kind of military look to him. Maybe a general or something, or maybe he's just the emperor or king of the country, and likes to dress in the military garb. This is 5 Zaires. So it's in French, so Zaire probably isn't part of Rhodesia. Formerly, probably a different country I'm thinking of. And on the back here, we got the reds and the purples. Kind of looks like a portal. Kind of some artwork from the area, along with a government building, probably the Capitol. Looks like it, the way it kind of stands. If you look at it, looks like it's probably a Capitol building right there. And again, we have this kind of reddish brown tint. It's a paper note, and that's 5 francs from Zaire. The next note we have here is from Madagascar. This looks like 1,000 francs from Madagascar. Beautiful note. It's got some fishermen and a fisher lady. They're out there getting some fish and bringing it home or to the marketplace. And you got these beautiful blue that's in there. If you can see that at home, it's just gorgeous blue. And what marks French influence note at the time are these kind of like white squares that have a seal in them. And this seal is kind of like this looks like a piece of jewelry or something in there. I don't know if you can see that at home. And on the back we got this gentleman here. And there's some ships in the background. They might be fisher boats or some sort of other boats. And again, we got this gorgeous blue that comes in there kind of, making a point about the ocean here. And we got these reds and all these colors in there. It looks beautiful. It's very nice. So that's 1,000 francs from Madagascar. Paper note. Next note we have here is from the Republic of Congo. Okay, we have 500 francs, and this is a beautiful note. It is, it's one of these ones that are kind of like these paper polymer hybrids, and I'm not sure if it is, but beautiful note. It's got this kind of teal, bluish green color on there. You can see that at home. And on the front here, it's got kind of like a harbor. That's over there. You can see that. There's kind of a harbor there. And on the back, we got a bridge. And again, we're looking at that beautiful teal color. And then over here, we got 500 written in these kind of multicolor, blue and red, gold. And then it's a pretty big note as well. If you're thinking about your wallet, you're going to want a big wallet. You're going to want to fold them in such a way where they're easy to access. And again, I think it's paper or a paper polymer hybrid. 500 francs from the Republic of Congo. Next note we have here is from Tanzania. Tanzania might be the other country that was part of former Rhodesia. We'll find out before the end for sure. And we got 5,000 shillings here from Tanzania. And I love how we have the rhinoceros here on the front. Let's just put him right on there. Let him lead the note. That's fantastic. I love when you get a beautiful animal like that on there. It's gorgeous. Now we have these. It's a paper note, and we have kind of a lot of blues and purples that are on there. And it's a beautiful note. Beautiful note. And on the back, we have some industry here. It's a factory or something. Some of the production of what they're doing here was very nice note. Very nice. So again, this is 5,000 shillings from Tanzania. Next note we have is from Angola, and we have 50 kwanzas. This is a long note. It's very much blue and yellow. It's 50 kwanzas. We got these two characters here. Maybe some visionaries here. Two of them here. And then again we got paper note. Pretty long note. 50 kwanzas. And on the back we have industry. We got some piece of factory equipment or something here on there. So this is 50 kwanzas from Angola. Okay. Next note we have is from Zambia. This is 5 kwacha from Zambia. If you can see that at home, there's beautiful eagle on the front here, but the tree is beautiful. That's beautiful, and it's got a lot of purple and gold on the front here. For 5 kwacha. It's a really beautiful visual on there, and this is a paper note. And on the back, we got the lion. We got someone looks like breaking through some slavery here in the back, and we have some of the beautiful kind of plant life that lives in this area. And it's a really nice note. It's paper. I really like the artwork that's on it, and it's a nice note, paper note. It's 5 kwacha from Zambia. All right, this next one here is from Rwanda, and we got 1,000 amafaranga, is what it's called, and it's very green, very blue, paper note, and we have these tribal warriors here on the front. You can see that there. We got those beautiful blues and the green, the teal, and the gold in there, and it's really nice. And on the back we have we got a gorilla on there, and we have some people boating right by the sun, which the sun is also a seal, which has kind of like an ostrich in there or something. I don't know if you can see that at home. We got a lighting issue here, but very nice note. Very nice. So that's 1,000 amafaranga from Rwanda. Next note we have is 200 kwacha, and this is from the Reserve Bank of Malawi. And we got this gentleman on the front here, and we got a lot of blue in here. A lot of blue. It's a paper note, and if you look on the back, we got a government building on there with some interesting architecture. Maybe a Capitol building, maybe treasury or economic building of some sort. And this is 200 kwacha from Malawi. Next note we have here, so we got a polymer note maybe. I don't know. Looks pretty close. This is from South Africa. It's a very nice note. We got Nelson Mandela on the front there. This is 10. Let's see. They call it 10 rand. and it's in English and in Afrikaans. It's got a lot of green, and we got the kind of the wildlife. We got some antelopes moving in the background. It's really nice, and that's the front. And on the back, we got the rhino, looking strong here. Rhino's looking strong. We got a lot of beautiful green colors in there. Really nice note. And this is 10 Rand from South Africa. And the seal, so we got Nelson Mandela and the seal there, but again, I don't know if you can see that at home. Just letting you know that it's a, can't counterfeit it or anything like that. So this is a polymer note, but it might be a paper note. It's just a really nice one. So that's 10 Rand, South Africa. And that's the last one. That's the last currency. Thanks so much for joining me when we go over these currencies, and I hope you've enjoyed that and that you've had some things to think about as far as currencies are concerned. And most importantly, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and be so well.